Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another EDC mail time, EDC pocket dump and EDC Q&A. So we've got some mail to open today from the fine folks over at Global Phalanx. The important part of this mail time is what I'm opening, I'm also going to be giving away. So if you aren't following Global Phalanx and Kinetic Solutions on Facebook or Instagram, especially Instagram because this is going to be an Instagram giveaway, the links are down below. Follow those guys so you can stand a chance to win what's in the box, and it's not a pair of Salomon Tackers, I'll tell you that. We're going to do a pocket dump. We got quite a few EDC Q&As, so we're going to run through those as well. Let's do the pocket dump, Q&A, and then open the mail time. Let's see what we got in the pockets. So, rear left pocket, it'll never change. My Leatherman Skeletal wallet has changed to the Aviator wallet. Really cool wallet review coming soon. Quite dig the wallet. Left pocket, Power Tack Valor. I did a review on this recently, I think last week Sunday, so you can go and check that out if you dig it. Core Essentials belt, obviously. Coming around to the center, we are running a Southwest holster, Glock 19, Hollow Sun, and Power Tack Mark Mini. Coming around to the other end, we have my super sharp Gunzo blade and the old Open 2, and then Cold Steel Mini Tack in a Southwest holsters sheath. T-shirt is Urban Warrior and pants is Old Khaki. What's up, man? Hope you're well. Been following your page for a while now, and you got some really cool stuff. Cheers, thanks for that. I wanted to ask your opinion, if you don't mind. I have a Glock 19 and I'm looking at putting a micro red dot and weapon light on it. I'm looking for something that's good quality but not over the top expensive, best bang for your buck. What would you recommend I look at? Would appreciate the advice. Cheers. And that is from Sydney. Sydney, 1 second. So I have experience on 2 red dots, and I think they are also the 2 best bang for your buck red dots. I'm not in the right focus block there. The first one, those of you who follow my channel will know this quite extensively, is the Sightmark Mini Shot M-Spec. Now, for some other reason, Sightmark doesn't have the best rep in the US. I know the early stuff wasn't great, but everyone's early stuff wasn't great. The Mini Shot M-Spec, you will not find a single review or video on the whole of YouTube or the interwebs of an M-Spec failing, or at least I didn't while I was still reviewing it. I dropped this, I had it in water, I shot it, I racked it off door frames, off concrete, off metal barrels. Never once did so much as a screw come loose or it lose zero. The reason I moved on to a different optic is because I just gone as far as I could go with the M-Spec with regards to the channel, and I wanted to try something different. Now the next option is, in my opinion, Hollow Sun, right? Let's be realistic. The market leaders for red dots are Trigicon. That's the reality of it. They sell more in a day than most do in a month, okay? But they're also the most expensive by quite a bit. You know, the Trigicon SRO is 3 times the price of this, and I think just over twice the price of the Hollow Suns. So Sightmark, you're looking at about 5 grand. Hollow Sun, you're looking at about 6 grand. So if you want the most used, marketed, tested red dot on the planet, then you're looking at the Trigicon RMR. If you want something that will work and is less expensive but doesn't carry the same brand pedigree as Trigicon, you could go for something like Hollow Sun, and you'll be more than satisfied. If you want something that I've tested to the nth degree, I've done, like I said, I've done everything I could do to it. Like, I ran out of things to do, so I had to switch red dots. This red dot didn't ever fail me. Then you can go for the Sightmark Mini Shot M-Spec, but the important bit is it's got to be the Mini Shot M-Spec. The A-Specs and things like that, is all, they are made for different things. Like the A-Specs, I think, is like for competition or whatever the case may be. So yeah, you got to go for the Mini Shot M-Spec. And I would say in South Africa, you don't want to spend less than 5 grand on a red dot. That should be like your minimum cutoff, because there is a depreciation in quality when you start getting to the really inexpensive stuff. So CHS guns, for the Hollow Sun, or you can check out Dave's Shear. And then site mark, I think it's SMI International, but I'll leave it linked down below and you can have a look. Those would be my two budget options. And then for a budget reliable weapon light, I would go for the PowerTac Mark Mini. The PowerTac Mark Mini, I ran it on course. I ran it on a Glock 23, which, as you know, it's a bigger bang than your 19, and it ran flawlessly. 22,000 candela, 500 lumens, really small form factor, will fit into your Southwest holster quite comfortably. Those are the two options I would go for in terms of red dot and weapon light if it was going to be a budget option. You do get more expensive things, like if you want to go for the expensive stuff, Surefire, going to last you till the end of time, but you're looking at 3 times the price. Olight's reliability lately has been, it's been good, but it's gotten to a point where more people have bought Olights, and this is always something that you have to understand. The larger the sample size, the more failures is going to be. Okay, so I have been picking up that 1 or 2 Olights have come a bit undone here and there, but then again, the amount of Olights out there now is so huge that you are going to pick up 1 or 2, because I mean, that's the reality of life. Things fail. I mean, German cars fail, you know, but then again, they've got millions and millions of them out there, so you will get the few hundred that will fail. PowerTac Mark Mini, PowerTac USA Mark Mini has not failed me. It functions the same today as it did the day I bought it. As I said, I've done it on course. I've definitely got over 1,000 rounds with it attached to a firearm. Those are the ones I would go for. Let's open the mail. Yes, please. So, Global Phalanx, they are the guys who run the medical side of the Tactical Combat Casualty Care and Combat Lifesaver course that I did quite recently, as well as Medical Emergency Ground Tactics. They have devised these EDC packs, right? And they are basically like EDC ready packs. Do you call it EDC Go Pack? It's like a lightened version, but it's the same structure as your Vertex commuter sling, right? It just looks like a mini Vertex commuter sling, but here's the genius. It comes with all these panels inside, and the geniuses, or the geniuser of it, using the word genius but not the proper English language is kind of silly, is all these panels come out. So let me take them all out and then I'll show you. This whole thing here, it's got Velcro on the inside, and it's the industrial style Velcro. So that's the empty bag. Then you've got another panel inside there. You've got another section here with 3 more panels inside here, and you have a hidden compartment. Guess what that's for? And then you get all these extra panels with it that you can attach. So you can sort of make your own EDC bag. Let me give you an example. Boom. So you did guess it right. They sent me 2, because this one I'm doing a giveaway on. So guys, remember, if you aren't following Global Phalanx and Kinetic Solutions, you should be following them. The links are below. Follow them on Instagram. Let's get the Instagram going, and then we'll do another giveaway for what goes in the bag. Not these things. These things, whoever wins the giveaway is getting it with it, but the actual medical stuff that goes in the bag, that one we'll do on Facebook, but this next one is on Instagram. This is my one. And if you want to see the awesomeness of this pack, I will do a full review on this bag next week. That is not Sunday the 11th, that's Sunday after Sunday the 11th, because I want to live with it, but I do know this pack. That is my current med kit. We've got 2 tourniquets, we've got compression bandages, we've got wound packing, we have your, there we have your chest seals, twin pack chest seals, we've got Z packing. I'm not going to go through everything because that's part of the review, but these bags are really awesome, and the reason I like them is because sometimes when I go to places that's not too far, right, then I take my Vertex commuter sling with just for the medical side of things. This is something I can just chuck in my car and we're good to go. And it's got everything in there. Like I'll take you through it when I do the review. Super comfortable, padded shoulder strap taking it off and on repeatedly. It's got this mesh backing. Very cool. And one of you guys stands a chance to win it. I'm going to do the video where I outline the details of how you can win it next week. That's not this Sunday, the 11th, the following Sunday. And I'll also do the review of the backpack. In the meantime, it's highly recommended you follow Global Phalanx and Kinetic Solutions on Instagram for the moment, because that's where I'm going to outline quite a lot of things. And I think they're going to run it as an Instagram competition. So definitely worth checking out, because every year on my birthday I do a giveaway, right? And my birthday is on the 12th. Let's get to another EDC question. How's it, Ryan? Thank you for your awesome YouTube channel and content. Do you have it? How dare you?
Oh, sorry.
How
I'm busy
dare
for
you?
you. Just take it.
If I see your face around that corner again, I'm putting you in the freezer.
Happy birthday.
The woman's on thin ice. That woman's on thin ice. Another package. Do I open the package immediately? It's from where do I see? It's from SA Tactical Institute. Core Essentials, baby. I do like my Core Essentials. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Did I just get a Streamlight TLR 7A for my birthday? I knew I kept her around for a reason. Oh yes. Oh yes. Nice, 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 nice. 1 second. Oh yes. Oh yes. Nice. That. Woohoo-wee! How doggy. How awesome is that? And it fits my freaking Southwest holster. Oh yes. Oh yes. I win. That is freaking legend. I shall have to thank her by giving her a high five. That's awesome. Oh yeah. That's freaking awesome. Okay, calm down. Also, an SA Tactical Institute sticker, which I really appreciated, and really nice buff. It's OD green, but it might look a bit lighter to you guys because of my lighting, from SA Tactical Institute and Fundikono Training Consultants. They're the guys who ran the low light course I was on here in Cape Town. Really, really cool guys. Dean is a really cool guy, top man. Really good instructor. Nice. That is awesome. But let's be honest, that's the showstopper right here. I'll have to have a chat to Ridwan from SA Tactical Institute for keeping that a secret. That's not that, Ridwan, that's not how we roll, buddy, okay? You could have let me know about this and yeah, we'll have to have a serious chat. Okay, calm down, let's get on to the EDC question. How's it? Thank you for an awesome YouTube channel and awesome content. I do have a question you could potentially answer, please. Every day I work in, every day I'm in, work clothes, going from factory to factory, and I have to tuck in my shirt, unfortunately. Do you maybe have a way around this? I really want to carry every day, but can't find a way around. Thanks again, Terence. Terence, is 2 ways around it. The one way is, the very few times I carry strong side is when I have to tuck in my shirt and I'd wear like if I'm wearing like a blazer or a waistcoat or something, then I'd run strong side for the concealment purposes of it. Or what you'll notice is, and I don't like doing this because it takes really long, but it's what you have to do. You'll notice that these holsters, Southwest holsters, and most appendix holsters, there's a little gap right here in there. You can put this on and tuck your shirt in between that gap. So then all they'll see is this. What I recommend you do is, there's a guy on YouTube and Instagram called Quentin the Gun Guy. I'll leave him linked down below. He's actually shown some pictures of him wearing a shirt tucked in with a Southwest holster. So I would recommend go that route, because at least you're still carrying appendix. It does take a bit of time. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but it's worthwhile doing if you want to carry, which you should. So good on you for asking the question. But you can tuck the Southwest holsters in between your pants and your shirt, and then all they'll see are the clips. If you wear a black belt, I mean, no one should be looking down that area anyway. Just give them the stink eye if they are. How's it, Ryan? Trust you're doing well. I'm sorry for dropping randomness. My profile, okay, I'm not going to talk about that. So here goes. I have 2 questions if you don't mind. Some observations from your vids. Going to Grand West, i.e. no firearms allowed en route to Grand West is a very expletive Vanguard drive. Hijack, smash and grab capital. So what do you do? Question number 2, you mentioned on the Global Phalanx course you could not travel with your firearm, so you use someone else's for training. Is that airplane only, or in general you try to travel with your firearm? Oh, and one more please, if you don't mind. If you live in one area, you obviously have to apply at that area's police station. So if you happen to move, do you need to declare the firearm? Does it and their files transferred? Does it matter? Thanks for your time. Appreciate what you do for the EDC community. Your vids are always informative. Thank you very much, Keto EDC. Okay, so let's start off with Grand West. I don't go to Grand West. I'm not much of a gambler. Everything I can do at Grand West that I would want to do, I can do at other places where I can carry my firearm. The reality is that places like Grand West, government buildings where they're going to wand you, you just can't take your firearm. As EDCers, we have to be the example. So we have to be law-abiding citizens. So Grand West, government buildings, you have to mitigate that risk, you know. Pepper spray on your way there, be vigilant. At the end of the day, most of us aren't carrying expensive goods, so we aren't a target of choice, we're a target of opportunity. So don't make yourself a target of opportunity. Try not to go to places where you can't carry a firearm. Your firearm should always be concealed. So unless they wand you, no one should ever really know you are carrying a firearm. I have been into banks with my firearm on, not because I purposely wanted to go there and carry a firearm, but because I happened to be en route somewhere and I needed to go stop at the bank. So at the end of the day, that's where your concealment comes in, that's where your quality holster comes in, quality cover garment, and just your quality of everyday carry. So there's that. Secondly, traveling, I would take my firearm everywhere if I could. So unfortunately, I don't think SAA allows you to travel with your firearm anymore. So I couldn't take my firearm to Johannesburg, but if I was going to drive to Johannesburg, I would have taken my firearm. So yeah, you can take your firearm anywhere in South Africa, any city in South Africa, as far as I understand. I could be wrong, but I think I'm not. Just not any building. But you can travel with your firearm. There's no law against traveling with your firearm, as long as you're doing it via road. Then with regards to if you move, so I moved from when I bought my firearm to where I live now, it's a different place, and I went to my local police station and I asked, and they give you a form you fill out, take pictures of your safe, send it to them, and that's pretty much all you do from there. And then the reason it's important to do that is because come time to renew your firearm license, it's not going to look good if your original residential address has changed and you haven't informed anyone. So that's the answer to that question. I think I've answered all your questions. I would just say don't go places where you can't carry a firearm, if at all possible. Government buildings, I understand you have to go there, but I mean, we don't have to go there that often. I try to avoid places where I specifically cannot carry a firearm. Global Phalanx and Kinetic Solutions EDC Ready Pack. You definitely want this pack. I'm giving one away as part of my birthday giveaway. The review of it will be out next Sunday. Follow Global Phalanx and Kinetic Solutions. Huge thank you to Michel and all who were involved in my Streamlight TLR 7A. As always, I will test and review, but man, that looks good, right? That looks freaking good. Thank you to you guys for always supporting the channel, for asking the questions. You guys make all this stuff possible. Thanks to Global Phalanx for sending me these things. Thanks to EDC Tactical Institute for keeping a secret, but we'll have to chat about that. That is it, guys. Have a good week. Be safe, train hard. Cheers. God bless.